What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we will be reacting to the Genshin Impact 5.5 live stream. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because number one, it's content, and number two, it's entertaining to you guys. My commentary to this game and what's going on, it's kind of funny to y'all. So we're gonna see what's going on, and I'm not gonna react to this in bad faith. Okay, I'm not gonna react to this in bad faith. If I see that there's something good in this live stream, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. But if there is something bad in this live stream, I'm gonna say that's fucking dog shit. So let's see what's going on over here. Let's go ahead and head on over to YouTube. Number 7 on trending for gaming. Number 7 on trending for gaming. What's trending right now? Silent Hill, Rainbow Six Siege Times reveal. How was this trending, bro? It's already starting, man. We didn't even watch the live stream yet, and it's already starting. Put this in full screen, bro. Put this in full screen. By the way, guys, I've been grinding on Monster Hunter Wilds. That game is so fucking fun. See what's happening. Are they finally releasing the volcano? Listen, guys, the volcano, this should have been something that they released since version 5.0. I mean, this is Natlan we're talking about. Like, this is the nation of war. You know what I'm saying? The nation of war. A lot of people are looking forward to that volcano, and the fact that it took you guys, I don't know, 6 months, 7 months to release volcano in Natlan is crazy. This should have been something that was released since version 5.0. So this is a new animal. Okay. Collective of Pliny. I'm speeding this up just a little bit. So they're just showcasing the different areas. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I can't take this character seriously, bro. I can't. I just can't, man. I can't take it seriously, bro. What the fuck is that? What is that? What is this gameplay? We got Sonic and Genshin. All right, let's continue. What the fuck, bro? I mean, I guess this is cool. You get a new area, new region. That's fine. New area to explore. Am I tripping, or did they not just show this? Like, is this in loop? Am I tripping? We just watched the same thing over and over again. This is like the second time they played this. If I see, what's her name again? If I see Varesa again, then what the fuck is going on? It's been like 3 minutes and you guys are replaying. What is this? Bro. Dude, why are they replaying the same shit, bro? Are you serious? They're playing the same thing over and over. What the fuck, bro? This is crazy. Like this time they're just showing, you know, different gameplay, like a different area, but come on guys, really? The same thing? Holy shit, that was like the worst opening ever.
I'm not late, am I?
Nope, it's just about to start. Oh, and speaking of, hello everyone! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.5 special program. My name is Naomi McDonald and I voice Yume Mizuki. As for my co-host, if you've checked out the bulletin board at the Weary Inn, you might have heard of a warrior from the Collective of Plenty who once ate 80 people's worth of food all by herself. I wonder who it could be.
That would be my character. Hello everyone, my name is Jane Jackson and I'm the voice of Varesa.
Exciting! We get to host the special program together. Although I was kind of surprised when I got the invite, I have to be honest. I mean, Mizuki's Natland Bathhouse isn't opening in version 5.5.
Well, actually, the theme of today's program is a travel guide, and Mizuki is an experienced traveler, right? So I think it's a good match.
Yeah, no, I guess you're actually right.
So to kick things off, does everyone remember how Iansan invited the traveler to check out our tribe, the Collective of Plenty? Well, in version 5.5, travelers will get to do just that.
Awesome. The character you voice is from there, right? Doesn't that mean you have some inside scoop to share?
If Iansan ends up being dog shit, bro, I feel like the whole community is gonna riot. The whole community is gonna riot because they made her a 4-star character, and she's gonna. And if she ends up being dog shit, oh my gosh, it's over, man.
Oh, it would be my pleasure. Let's see. Oh, let's start with the version trailer.
This literally doesn't feel like the Nation of War anymore, bro. They should have changed this from Nation of War to, I don't know, bro. Fucking Nation of Disney. I have no idea. It does not feel like a Nation of War whatsoever. This nation was such a disappointment, bro.
Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
What up, my dudes? The name's Aoife. A vet
Oh,
from the
wait.
Feather Clan.
That's a new character right there.
What up, my dudes? The name's Aoife.
New character. Okay. Male character too. Alright.
A vet from the Flower Feather Clan.
He don't look too bad.
Pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
Time for a real showdown. For first. Start the clock. Anyway, I'm sorry, but
What is up with this Sonic theme for this update? Like, what is going on, bro?
Get ready to feast!
more please.
Yeah, this is definitely giving me filler vibes, man.
If you can figure out which way to go, of course. Let me show you instead. Here goes nothing. Look out below.
Ain't no way, bro. There's no fucking way.
Hero incoming. Ultimate flying kick. Oh no, not good. The volcano is acting up again.
Yeah, this is gonna be a filler update, guys. I already know it. It's definitely filler. This is gonna be like a world quest. Okay, that looks cool. That looks pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that looks cool. New area looks pretty nice. For sure.
Ungrateful humans! Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
I gotta think this through. What should I do?
It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this, but not every historical mystery can be unraveled.
That's what I will give Genshin Impact. That's why, like, this game, I say it all the time, this game has so much potential to be a great game because of the way it looks. The graphics, the quality of the game is top tier. Like, it's really, really good. Like, the game looks really nice, but it's just, it's just the quality of life, and the characters not matching the region, the story just being inconsistent. It's stuff like that that just makes the game so, I don't know, man. It just discourages players from, continuing the game. Plus, the amount of rewards they give and the amount of content they give in the game is just not enough. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough. But I will say, when it comes to exploration, Genshin Impact exploration is very slow because, if you're climbing, the climbing is slow. You swimming is slow as well. But I will say the exploration in the game, the way that the region looks, it looks really nice. It's just that when it comes to the content, exploration, etc., the game is just outdated, bro. It really is.
Fun. That seems to be the vibe of the Collective of Plenty in general.
So true. The Collective of Plenty is the traveler's final stop on their tribal tour of Natlan. The tribe is located near the great volcano of Tolan, which
Wait,
has been
hold up.
looming in the final
Let's
stop
go
on their
back.
tribal tour of Natlan. The tribe is located near the great volcano.
So yeah, this is gonna be their last tribe in Natlan. So like 5.5 is probably like the conclusion of Natlan. Wow, that's sad, bro. This is this has definitely this is definitely the worst nation in the game. Period. In the story, worst nation in the game so far in terms of story.
Volcano of Tolan, which has been looming in the distance since
I think a
version
lot of people are actually
5.0.
happy the fact
The
that
people of
Natlan
Natlan
is
view the
finally
volcano
over,
as a sacred mountain.
and they're just
Ooh,
waiting for
Sacred
Nocre.
Mountain. That sounds a bit cool.
Yeah. So for travelers who've played through the Cinder City World Quest, the name might sound familiar. It's the place we were told to take our Saurian companion. So if you're planning to explore the volcano, head to the tribe first and keep going from there.
Whoa, that platform looks like it has bull horns. Kind of like Varesa. Must be one of the main attractions of the tribe. Huh. Did that volcano just erupt?
Yeah, the volcano is dormant most of the time, but if the ground starts to shake, it could be a sign that an eruption is imminent.
I like that. That's cool. I like that. There was one time when I was exploring, when I used to play the game, and I saw a volcano erupt. It was actually pretty nice. So that's actually dope, the fact that they're still doing that.
But if that happens, you can just find somewhere safe and watch the volcanic rain. It's actually really beautiful. Oh, and you'll probably
I like it when they make the
falling
map
rocks too,
interactive,
but the
you know what I'm
tribe
saying?
Saurians can help out with that.
Oh, nice.
Like the other tribes, the Collective of Plenty is home to a unique kind of Saurian, the Tatankasaur. The little ones may look cute and innocent, but don't be fooled. Adult Tatankasaurs are powerful creatures. They can smash rocks and other objects by sprinting at them. Striking something with their horns triggers their fighting spirit, enabling them to perform a second sprint, which is faster, more powerful, and allows them to briefly dash across water or liquid phlogiston. Tatankasaurs are gentle creatures at heart, but when they get serious, their brute strength is nothing to scoff at. Take advantage of the indwelling mechanic during exploration, and no obstacle will be able to stand in your way.
Sweet.
Oh, I should also mention, Varesa has a Tatankasaur companion of her own. Her name is Vanana.
Oh, she even has a little bow on her leg. What's she doing?
Oh, looks like she's keeping watch of the orchard for Varesa. And speaking of the orchard, let's look at some of Varesa's food favorites.
Okay.
Varesa's family owns the orchard, so it looks like their fresh fruit made the top of the list. Being so close to the volcano makes the Collective of Plenty a great farming area, so the fruit is even more delicious.
Oh, what about that? What's the Epic Feast Showdown?
Well, it's actually a speed eating contest featuring a ton of delicious food.
The servings are that big?
Damn.
How do people even finish something
Well,
like
she's
that?
a big back, bro.
Come hungry, I guess? Varesa will introduce the traveler to another one of her favorites during her tribal chronicle, a fruit-flavored mushroom.
And we're sure it's not poisonous?
Well, just think of it as a regional delicacy. It's supposed to taste really good, but there's actually a legend about these mushrooms in the Collective of Plenty.
A legend, huh?
Yeah, most of the mushrooms are red, but according to the legend, if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Wait, what happened to the regular mushroom? Isn't that a fungus?
Okay, so this might sound weird, but Looks like that's all we can divulge for
Holy
now.
shit,
But
bro.
don't worry, all will be revealed in Varesa's
Okay.
Tribal Chronicle.
I was about to
Whether
say,
you want to
man,
participate in
golly.
the Epic Feast Showdown, unravel the mystery of the green mushrooms, or learn more about Varesa herself, be sure to check it out. Plus, you don't have to progress through the whole Natland story to start her chronicle. And if completed within a certain time
Okay.
frame,
That's good. The fact that you don't have to complete the entire Natlan story just to do her tribal chronicle quest. I guess that's good because, you know, there's a lot of times when, you know, if a new player wants to get into the game and experience a new update, they would have to go through the entire story just to experience the latest version update. Ridiculous. So I guess that's dope.
travelers can earn primo gems and level up materials for Varesa.
During the
How many primo gems though? You guys already know it's probably going to be like 320 or 200.
Abyss invasion, Varesa was busy defending her tribe, right? The situation was so dangerous back then. I hope she didn't get hurt.
All right, let's just skip ahead.
Wait again.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's just, dude, I just can't. I can't. Like, yeah, sure, she's an adorable character, but at the same time, it's like, come on, dog. Nation of War, dude. Holy shit.
Volcano kablam! Ultimate flying kick! Hi!
She definitely has some wrestling, you know, moves in her
Oh my god,
ultimate.
the heart effects. She even falls down?
I don't know, her
That's so
gameplay's
adorable.
just...
Without the mask, Varesa's movements can be a
She literally sits down on your face as a plunge attack. What the fuck, bro? Like, this is game,
bit
dude. Oh my
uncoordinated,
god.
awkward, and clumsy. But once she has the mask on, her demeanor does a complete 180.
Oh, yeah, this girl's got wrestling skills.
Definitely. But the core of her kit is actually her plunging attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of different, right? Varesa uses the momentum of her charged attack to leap into the air and then plunge toward her enemies. After unleashing her elemental skill, tapping her normal attack will allow her to quickly perform a charged attack and then attack with greater speed.
Wow, she seems a lot more lithe, and her moves seem more forceful.
Forceful is right.
So she's a better version of
Varesa gains
Zhao.
Night Soul points by hitting enemies with her plunging attack. When her Night Soul points
Zhao
reach
power
maximum
creep.
level through this method, Varesa can enter a special state and consume Night Soul points to unleash an even stronger plunging attack.
So this must be the hero state you mentioned before, when she wears the mask and channels her idol. Wow, yeah, her moves definitely look so much more confident now.
That's for sure. The combination of her elemental skill, charged attack, and plunging attack is where her kit really shines. Plus, when in this state, for a brief period of time after performing a plunging attack, Varesa can unleash a special elemental burst.
Oh, I get it. So the on-screen indicator around her signals when you can unleash it.
Yep, and during her normal elemental burst, Varesa dons her mask, enters her special combat state, and
I will say so far, this live stream is way better than version 5.4. We're 17 minutes in. They already showed the trailer. They already showed the new area. And they're already showing Varesa gameplay. For version 5.4, literally the first half of the live stream was them talking about one fucking character. And that is it. That's literally it. They talked about one character and they were just yapping. It was absolutely ridiculous. So I will say this is definitely better than version 5.4. The special program is way better. Because, you know, they talked about a lot of things.
and
So far.
unleashes a powerful
We talked about
flying
3
kick against her
things.
enemies.
Whew, that's a
Events, I mean,
strong
not
kick.
events.
Of course,
Tribal quests,
adventuring
new
isn't
area,
all about combat.
and
Like the
Varesa.
Saurians of her tribe, Varesa is good at sprinting, jumping, and smashing through obstacles in her way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that leg spinning animation when she sprints is just so cute.
Yeah. if she
You see,
encounters an obstacle,
this will be dope, but the thing is, remember, guys, this is only for Natlan characters, bro. When it comes to your base character, like characters from different regions, let's say you're trying to use Neverlet in this region, the exploration is just going to be dog shit if you're not using these Natlan characters. You know what I'm saying? So,
an obstacle on the road, she can just leap right over it.
Yeah, she jumps pretty high.
Varesa's a great fighter when she needs to be, but she doesn't do too well.
if
in
only
a
every
competition
character in the
setting.
game can
She's
fly.
afraid of hurting other people.
Ah, okay, so she's all raw power and no control, huh? I bet Iansan can help with that. Varesa's one of her students, right?
Yes, and Iansan's ancient name means power, so if anyone can teach Varesa about wielding immense strength, it's her.
Oh, speaking of Iansan, it seems like our travel guide has some information about her.
Yes, these are some of Iansan's tips for a successful visit to the Collective of Plenty. So, let's take a look at some of the
Alright,
recommended activities around her tribe. The Collective of
Let's
Plenty
just skip and see her
travelers
gameplay.
might also spot
I'm curious to see
Anyway,
if this
these
character is
little guys are
actually going to be
pranksters.
good.
The best way to get rid of them is by exercise, and since Eon
Supportive.
definitely. So let's take a look at how all that training plays out in combat.
You haven't quite.
If she's actually good, then
One more set.
I guess that's nice. But if she's trash, I'm gonna roast the fuck out of Genshin Impact. I'm gonna roast you guys so fucking hard.
Heads up!
As you can see, Iansan is an electro polearm user.
Polearm? But isn't that a barbell?
Hey, a barbell can be an effective weapon, but only in the hands of an experienced in-game professional, of course. So don't try this at home, travelers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the barbell fighting to Iansan.
With her elemental skill, Iansan gains Night Soul points and dashes forward a certain distance.
Quick!
With her elemental burst, Iansan unleashes a powerful ground pound and summons her limited edition kinetic energy scale for workouts to the field.
Wait, what does that do?
The energy scale follows the active character and boosts their attack based on Iansan's own attack and amount of Night Soul points. The more Night Soul points she has, the higher the boost.
Ah, okay. So it's better for...
Interesting. So you get like a huge attack boost. Okay. This is very similar to Bennett. You know what I'm saying? This is very similar to Bennett. Very, very interesting. Now, it's been a minute since I played the fucking game. Isn't Night Soul points specifically for Natlan characters? Like, isn't that specifically for Natlan characters? Because it says, they said it's better for Iansan's Night Soul points to remain high. Interesting.
For Iansan's Night Soul points to
So the
remain
more Night Soul points you have on a character, the higher the attack.
high.
Yes, exactly. And that's where the energy scaled other function comes in. The energy scale logs the distance the active character has moved, excluding Iansan herself. The more Iansan's party members move, the more Night Soul points she gains, which means her attack buff is higher.
Wow, okay, so... it all
Wait,
comes
wait,
down-
wait, 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 wait,
Members
wait.
move, the more Night Soul points the active character has moved, excluding Iansan herself. The more Iansan's party members move, the more Night Soul points she
So
gains.
all you have to do is run around and you get more attack? I ain't gonna lie, that sounds kind of broken. Like, you just run around and you get like you get more attack with the character that you're trying to buff. That sounds kind of cracked.
Which means her attack buff is higher.
Wow, okay, so it all comes down to the amount
About
of
fucking time they
exercise.
release a character
Very
that's
fitting
actually
for a
good.
trainer.
Four-star
Iansan
character.
probably works best with characters who use movement abilities in combat.
That's true. Although, because of that, her buff isn't restricted to a specific AoE, so moving around is kind of the point. I'm sure travelers will figure out all sorts of cool team comps.
That's so nice.
All right, Genshin. I'm gonna give you guys a rare W for this one, okay? This is a rare W for Genshin Impact because you guys remember there was a trend when Mondstadt characters were like the only, like, Mondstadt and Leeway characters were like busted 4-star units. Like, we got Bennett, Xing Cho, one of the greatest hydro applicators in the game. Who's another great 4-star unit? I completely forgot. There's multiple good 4-star units from Mondstadt and Leeway. But you look at Sumeru, you know, the 4-star characters in Sumeru, they weren't too crazy. Faros was actually pretty good. We look at Fontaine, 4-star characters were pretty mid there. We look at Inazuma, they were also pretty mid. But we look at Natlan, 4-star characters are also pretty mid as well. But Iansan, this unit seems pretty broken. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, as long as you're moving around with the character, it seems like she's gonna be really, really good with characters who do plunging attacks. So probably gonna be very good with Varesa, because if you move around, if you're using a character that has a lot of movement, you're gonna receive more attack. And it seems like you don't have to be in a specific area in order for you to get that attack buff, because when you use Bennett's ultimate, you need to be in this AoE field to receive that buff. If you go outside of it, you're not going to receive it. So for Iansan, it doesn't matter where you're at. You're always going to receive that attack buff. So, hey, this is a rare W, okay? A rare W for Genshin, because you guys don't know how to build your fucking 4-star characters correctly. So this is a rare W. You guys finally made another great 4-star unit. Finally. A character that can probably power creep Bennett about fucking time. Because I ain't gonna lie, guys. Bennett has been broken for a hot minute, bro. And I think Iansan might dethrone him. So this is pretty good, man. This is actually pretty
Also,
nice.
when a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul burst, Iansan obtains the warming up effect through one of her talents, allowing her to continuously restore HP to your current active character for a period of time.
Oh, I like that. Because recovery is definitely important in training too.
Iansan's training comes in handy for exploration as
I told you guys, I'm not gonna react to this in bad faith, man. I'm gonna be very fair, okay? I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys.
In the Night Soul's Blessing state, Iansan's movement speed is enhanced, and holding the sprint button allows her to enter the even faster at rush state.
Wow, that's lightning fast. Looks like Iansan's got some serious athletic ability.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I really
yeah.
like how
This
all her
character is
skills
actually
suit
pretty
her
good, bro.
profession.
Seems
Yeah,
pretty
I feel
broken.
like her training philosophy really shines through. It takes constant, dedicated practice to truly harness your power, and that's definitely what makes Iansan so effective against her enemies.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of enemies, I see a danger notice here.
Right. Well,
New
travelers need to
boss.
defeat this creature to get Varesa's ascension materials.
Uh,
It uses scalding lava and rocks to attack its foes, so make sure you're prepared, travelers.
This monster kind of reminds me of the lava enemies we faced before. The ones afraid of pyro attack.
I don't know. When it comes to these bosses in Genshin Impact, they're just not hard, bro. They're not hard at all. They're just easy as fuck. They're extremely easy. So,
Oh, you're right.
like, all
It's like an
we care about
extreme
when it comes to
version
these
of those
bosses
enemies,
is the
and it works in a
materials, to
similar
be
way.
honest.
Hit it with enough pyro attacks and it will change form, giving you an opportunity to strike. Now is also the perfect time to talk about an improvement to the boss tracking system. Starting in version 5.5, clicking on a boss icon on the map will allow you to more quickly navigate to its location.
Oh, nice. Well, that should make farming a lot easier.
You see, now here's the thing, guys. Like, this is something that should have been in the game since it released. Like, this is something that should have been in the game when Genshin Impact first launched. Like, the fact that it took you guys 4 years to improve your boss tracking, it's just so weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that should have been released in the game from day one. From day one, or I don't know, version 1.1. This is like a quality of life update that is so basic and easy to implement in the game. Like, I don't know, man. To me, it just seems as if like the devs, they're trying to like nitpick and find any small thing to implement in a game and try to make it seem as if it's some huge quality of life update when it's really not. Like, boss tracking, like, this isn't something crazy. This should have been in the game since day one, guys. It really should have. And for the people who are saying, the devs listen, no, the devs did not listen, bro. This is them manipulating you guys and making it seem as if they're actually listening when they're not. Because this should have been something that should have been in the game since day one. All right, because this is a basic quality of life feature. Basic, extremely basic. You being able to track bosses a lot easier. It's very basic.
A lot easier.
All right, I'd say it's about time for our first break.
Oh, wait, we forgot something important.
Oh, of course, the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.5,
Oh, what is this?
we'll have event wishes from Varesa.
Ah, you guys already know what time it is. You guys already know what's going on here. Cloud Retainer and Varesa. The fact that Varesa is a plunging attack character and you got Cloud Retainer with her. So if you want to get Varesa, well, you gotta make sure you get that Cloud Retainer, because Cloud Retainer, she is an amazing plunging attack buffing unit. Like, she's literally the best plunging attack support character. So insane, bro. They put Cloud Retainer and Varesa, bro, in one phase. Holy shit, dude. Rip free-to-play players, man, if you're trying to get Varesa.
And Xianyun. Iansan will also enjoy a drop rate boost, plus a new 5-star catalyst.
Wait a minute.
And Xianyun. Iansan will also enjoy a
Iansan is going to be in the same phase as well? Okay. I think that's good. They put Iansan with Varesa. That's pretty nice because they're going to be in the same team. So I will say that's actually pretty good, the fact that they're literally putting the entire plunging attack team in one phase. That is nice, but putting Cloud Retainer and Varesa in one phase, I ain't gonna lie, bro, that kind of sucks buns, bro, because if you're a free-to-play player, you're gonna have to get both characters, especially if you don't have Cloud Retainer, you know what I'm saying? But putting Iansan with Varesa, that is definitely a W. I hate it when they put a 4-star character in a separate phase, when that 4-star character is actually good with the new limited 5-star character. It's really annoying.
boost.
Plus, they put it on a rerun banner, and it's like, I'm not going to summon on that rerun banner because I already have the character. You see? So,
Plus, a new
this is good.
5-star catalyst, Vivid Notions, will be featured on the weapon banner.
And in the second half of version 5.5, we'll have returning event wishes for Shilonen and Venti.
All right, now we can actually take our first break. See you soon.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. I feel like, hey, version 5.5, way better than version 5.4, 100%. The live stream has been on for like 24 minutes now, and they pretty much went over Varesa, Iansan, event. I mean, they didn't go over events yet, but they talked about exploration quests, the tribal quest for Varesa, new area. This is what you guys need to start doing from now on. When you're doing your live stream, cut the yapping and go through the important parts because that's what people tuned in for. We tuned in to get some news. We tuned in to get some information. That's what we tuned in for. We didn't tune in to watch a fucking yap session, okay? So this is definitely way better than version 5.4. But who's to say that they're not going to do this in a future live stream? You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely good, but they're probably going to do some more yapping in future live stream. But I'm going to skip this. But I will say so far, what I like about this new update is Iansan is actually a pretty strong 4-star character. You know, the banners are actually not that bad. They put Iansan with Varesa, which is really nice. And new area to explore, pretty good. Even though this should have been released since like version 5.0 because of Volcano and like Natlan. Come on, guys. But hey, I will say those are like the 3 things I'm liking so far about this update. Let's go and skip this. So new regional secrets.
Well, the eruptions are actually getting a lot more intense.
That seems like a bad omen.
Yeah, travelers will need to investigate the volcano to learn more. And to do that, travelers will need to wait for the right moment and head to the very top of a circular isle known as the Sky Fire Circlet, which sits right above the volcano.
You know, being so close to the crater really does look very dangerous, but wow, is it stunning.
Once you make it to the top, you can use a special method to enter the volcano and follow a mechanical
Okay, this
dragon
actually
into
looks
an
cool. I'm not
underground
gonna lie.
ruin.
I'm telling y'all, man, Genshin Impact, the game looks really, really cool, but the devs are just literally killing the fucking game, man. Like, I want the game to be good. I really do. I really want the game to be good. But if the devs are just gonna keep fucking up the game, then it's like, come on, guys. Come on. This game has so much potential to be a great game, but the devs are just sleeping on it. They're sleeping on the game and they're destroying it, and the community as well. The community just keeps on defending the devs for implementing dog shit, you know, updates in the game that nobody cares about. The game could be so much more. And look at this, bro. Come on, look at this. This looks good, bro. This looks really, really good. Looks nice. What's that crack in the sky right there? That's pretty interesting.
Wow, it's so majestic. I thought the inside of a volcano would be nothing but lava and rock, but
Wait, this is
place more like a
inside the
city.
volcano?
There
That's
have
crazy.
long been legends in that land that speak of a sacred city and a volcano. And that's exactly what this place is. It's the sacred city of Tolan, built by the Dragonborn of ages past.
Wow, the shattered sky looks so cool, and these mechanisms look so advanced.
Yeah. Travelers might notice a certain resemblance to the secret source automaton. And that's because everything you see here, the secret source servants, the dragons circling the sky, the giant structures, are all relics from the age of the ancient dragons.
Those flying ones are called secret source dragon idols, right? Wow, we can actually ride them! This dragon technology is really impressive.
So unfortunately, due to the previous war between dragons and humans, along with years of abyssal corrosion, the city doesn't operate like it should.
The war between dragons and humans, what happened?
A few clues were revealed in Ochkanatlan, but there are more secrets to uncover this time, and travelers will need the help of a very special Saurian along the way.
Ooh, I'm guessing that means it's time for another adventure with Little One?
Absolutely, that's right. Travelers might remember that during the Cinder City World Quest in version 5.2, a mysterious Dragonborn said venturing to a sacred city was the key to dispelling the Flame Lord's blessing and unraveling the mysteries surrounding Little One. I know a lot of people can't wait to get to the bottom of that curse and learn more about the so-called Chosen of Dragons, and it looks like exploring this place might give you some answers.
Not just answers, but also rewards. A
Alright,
total
let's
of
see these
400
events.
Primo Gems in exploration mission rewards are
400 primos. Oh my fucking good. Guys, this is so frustrating because once again, bro, 400 primos in an event. At least for these events, this is the way I view it. For these events, at least give a multi-summon for these events. A multi-summon or 1,000 primos. Because if you guys are going to release, you know, Varesa with Cloud Retainer and Iansan, right? These 3 characters together are going to be insane. At least give your players more Primo Gems. Give them more Primo Gems so that they are motivated to actually complete these events. Like, I used to complete every single event in Genshin, but it got to a point where I was like, you know, why am I doing this, man? Why am I doing this? You know, I'm doing all these events, you know, just to lose 50-50. I'm doing all these events just to not even get the character, just to like, you know, have not have enough wishes to get the character, and at some point I'm gonna have to spend money. It's like if you don't spend, you know, 2 or 3 updates saving up for that new character that you want, then there's just no way you're gonna get that character. So you have to skip multiple units, you have to skip multiple characters just to save up, because these events are not giving enough primos per update. Like they should give at least a multi-summon for these exploration events, not even exploration, just events in general. They should give at least a multi-summon so that you'll be able to at least get that character in that update. At least, because 50-50 is a thing, and you might lose that 50-50. You know what I'm saying? So at least give a multi-summon. 400 primos? Come on, bro.
Are up for grabs
This is
by exploring
crumbs,
the
man.
new
It's literally
5.5
crumbs, man.
regions. These rewards will be available through version 5.6, so don't miss out.
That's
Alright,
one
let's
event
get into the
so
version
far.
5.5 events.
Yes, similar to the Sacred
That's
Dragon
400
City, our
primos.
first event gives travelers the chance to learn about Natlan's past.
Tournament of Glory and Bloom. So it's a competition.
Yeah, the
So you get a free Oron. Okay.
name of the event is a reference to the Bloomflower Trials.
I think
a kind of
Oron is
competition
dog
that
shit.
hasn't been held in
I ain't gonna
Natlan
lie.
for a long time.
Ooh, mysterious. So why is it being held now after so much time?
Well, the main reason is to help an ailing Saurian.
Oh, the little Tapetlosaur wearing the hat.
Yeah, he's a brave little Saurian who contracted a rare illness during the fight against the Abyss. So the tribal chiefs enlisted the help of a professional Saurian vet, Aoife.
Hey, Kukuku's there too.
Of course, he's Aoife's assistant after all, and a very capable one at that. No way, bro! Yes way, bro!
Got scratches on himself. I will say though, the body type, man, the body type. It's like, holy shit, where are the buff male characters at, bro? Where are the buff male characters? It's just crazy how these characters, like for the male body type, it's just the same thing over and over, man. Like, come on, guys. Put in different body types for men. It's not that hard. But, you know, character doesn't look too bad. I mean, dark skin, really, really nice. Put in more black characters in the game, please, especially in Natlan. But dark skin character, okay. Not too bad. Seems like he has a gun right there. Seems he gives me what's his name again
According
from
to
Wuthering
Aoife,
Waves?
If we want to save this Saurian, we need to collect Sacred Flame Crystals.
Mortefi
a
vibes.
special resource that can be obtained when tribes fight against each other during the Bloomflower Trials.
Oh, I would do anything to help that little guy.
He doesn't look
No,
too bad.
And luckily, the
It's just the body
tribal
type,
chiefs
bro.
agree. But that's not the only purpose of the tournament. Mawika sees it as a chance for a different kind of competition to unite her people. And she's even funding the event herself.
Huh. So if all 6 tribes are participating, I wonder which team the Traveler will join. How does that work?
Oh, right. Let me explain the event gameplay.
Take it away.
This event has 2 different kinds of gameplay: the Bloomflower Trials and Saurian Treasure Seeker. In the Bloomflower Trials,
What does the
travelers
gameplay
will
look
fight
like?
alongside their companions in an intertribal competition that puts their offensive and defensive capabilities to the test. For example, this is an offensive battle with Mulan.
Okay, more combat
In offensive
events.
battles,
Alright.
You need to break through the enemy's defensive barriers to capture their stronghold. Your allies will provide
Wait,
valuable
like just
support
put
on the
more
battle.
combat events, hoyoverse. Put more combat events, because your game, it's like the one complaint I have, the main complaint I have when it comes to Genshin Impact and their events is that they don't put enough combat events, and it's mostly like just fucking Disney shit. You know what I'm saying? Like card games, you talking to NPCs, fishing, like it's just boring. You know, put in more combat events. Like make us use characters that we've been building for the past, I don't know, 4 years, and let us use that character in combat. You know what I'm saying?
Battlefield. Use their skills to your advantage.
But seeing
to
how
complete
there's
various
like
stage
these
events
characters get a
and seize
buff
the enemy's
in this
main base.
event, it's not even gonna be
This one
challenging, to
with
be
Varesa
honest.
must be a defensive
And look at the
battle.
bus right here.
That's-
Look at this. Let's play it.
And seize the enemy's main base.
And this
Wait, let's
one
play
with
it.
Varesa must be a defensive.
Look at this buff. Oh, when the current on-field character's plunging attack hits enemies, their crit damage is increased by 40%, stacking up to 3 times. There's literally no difficulty in this event whatsoever. And I'm not gonna lie, these buffs are too broken. And that's why when they put these combat events in the game, it's not that fun, because the buffs, they just make it really, really easy. It really does. It makes it extremely easy.
Defensive battle.
That's right. In defensive battles, you need to prevent your flag from being destroyed and work with your allies to protect your base.
Like, I understand
Wow,
you
so
guys
it's a
want us to
true
get the
standoff
rewards,
between the
which is
tribes.
dope, but
In
those
this
buffs
event,
are
when
too
you're
broken.
competing, You're having fun.
Okay, so what about the Saurian Treasure Seeker?
Basically, travelers need to guide Saurians on a treasure hunt by switching
Oh
in
my
any
gosh,
direction
yeah,
at
this right
various
here is, I don't even
intersections
like this.
while collecting treasure and avoiding hazards along This event will give travelers the chance to invite Auroron to their party.
How many primos?
Version 5.5 also has other
They didn't say how
exciting
many.
events in store. The first one is a more light-hearted co-op event. Travelers can either randomly match with other players or team up with friends.
Co-op with friends is always so fun.
20 primos
In
right
this
there,
event,
okay.
The goal is to collect as many adventure coins as possible.
Skipping.
Interact with item boxes scattered around Rhythm Ball Metzley. Mualani invited the traveler to her tribe for a special music festival.
What is this?
Needs
Limited Fighting Championship features 5 stages of high difficulty combat challenges.
Okay.
Each stage is divided into
So
two
that's
halves.
2 combat events so far.
In the
All
first
right.
half, you need to follow the directions specified in the challenge to earn buffs, which should give you an edge in the second half as you face off against formidable
Okay.
bosses. Your chosen difficulty determines
Okay.
the max HP of the bosses.
Wait, 9,999 times HP multiplier? Is that even possible to defeat?
Well, let's just say the highest
Holy shit. Bro, imagine this was an HSR. Yo, this is literally HSR, bro. This is literally HSR. This is crazy.
difficulty doesn't take the word challenge lightly.
Okay, well, this next event has.
If players can't clear this though, like if it's literally impossible
Is that
for you to
even
clear this,
possible to
then that's
defeat?
definitely going to be a
Well,
problem
let's
for
just
sure.
say the highest difficulty.
I
has
can
to do
see
with
this being a
artifacts.
problem, but
So
I don't know.
within the event period, you can earn double the artifact drops. So if you need to do some artifact farming, don't miss out. Travelers can
Double artifact drops. Okay, are you guys going to remove the schedule? You see how they can do events like this where, oh, you can get double artifacts. You know, you can get double artifact drops. We got boss tracking for you. We got more optimizations for the game. But when it comes to the schedule, guess what we did for that one? We turned it into an event, a limited time event where you can farm for materials whenever you want. They turned it into an event. And for all the people who are saying, well, it's difficult for them to, you know, implement it in the game. No, it's not, because they already put it in the fucking game. It was a limited event. It's literally a limited event. All they have to do is flip the switch and they let us grind for materials whenever we want without a schedule blocking us. It's not that hard, guys. It's really not that hard.
also look forward to a new artifact domain and 2 new artifact sets in version 5.5.
2 new artifact
Double
sets.
drops are here just in time.
When was the last time they gave new artifacts? Version 5.0?
Yep, and plus, I heard the Long Night's Oath set tells the story of Lightkeepers who fought against the Abyss and Nodcry.
Lightkeepers. Wow, Nodcry seems so mysterious. Lorekeepers, get your pens ready.
This looks like an artifact set for Skirk. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Absolutely. So be sure to check out the story behind the artifact set if you're interested. All right, moving on to Repertoire of Myriad Melodies.
Ooh, are we getting a rhythm game update?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Certain Natlan
I don't care about
OSTs will
this.
now
We're gonna
be
go and skip that.
available
What is this?
Just for Venti and Dia. Complete them to earn their corresponding
Alright,
echoes.
cool, whatever.
Ooh, Dia's flames are so cool.
TCG
What is this?
updates,
TCG, don't give a
including
fuck
new
about
character
that.
And action cards.
So don't miss.
Coach Iansan,
Yeah, we're gonna skip that too.
are we ready? Let's go.
Alright, system
Generate artifacts.
optimizations. We already know about this, guys. Updates the mail system feature, upgrades treasure encompass item detection, adds boss tracking guidance, optimization enhancements of defined artifacts. Oh my fucking goodness. The only thing that's worth mentioning here is the optimizes the enhancements of defined artifacts. The boss tracking, good, but that should have been in the game since day one. And the mail system feature, my gosh, who the fuck asked for this shit? Who asked for this, bro? This right here is a fucking meme, bro. Gmail and Genshin.
Now has a guarantee.
But let's go and
Ooh,
skip this to see.
As you raise them,
guarantee.
so starting in 5.5, for artifacts defined with Sanctifying Elixir,
So what does it look
as you
like?
raise them to maximum level, at least 2 substat enhancements along the way are guaranteed to be applied to your targeted substats. Hopefully, this improves the leveling experience.
I will say, if we were to compare, like, okay, if we compare this to like other games like HSR, Wuthering Waves, we can definitely say for sure that Genshin Impact has the best artifact system so far, because the fact that you get 2 guaranteed minor fixes is actually pretty good. You look at Wuthering Waves, you need tuners to get substats. You can't even get a guaranteed, you know, substat that you want. So I will say, Genshin, you guys got a W on this one, because you know, players can actually get a guaranteed substat that they want. It's just that the problem is it's really hard for you to get sanctifying elixirs. It's not really easy. You guys need to give sanctifying elixirs in events. Give them in events, put them in events more often, and don't just put them in a fucking battle pass. You see what I'm saying? So this is great, but give more sanctifying elixir, and this is nice. But I will say, this is something that should have been implemented since version 5.0. It's actually crazy how the developers had to update a quality of life update. They had to take a quality of life update and fix it in another quality of life update. Like that's, I don't know, that's next level, man. That's ridiculous. But hey, this is good. All right, this is definitely good for sure. You'll be able to upgrade the substats that you want. That is nice. But at the same time, if you end up getting like flat attack, flat HP, flat defense, you still might roll into those, even though you get those guaranteed minor fixes. Like, because you can only do it 2 times, right? So you still might roll into attack, defense, or HP. I feel like flat attack, defense, and HP are one of the most useless substats ever, and they shouldn't be in gacha games because they're always fucking useless. Take them out. Take them out. They're just there just to piss you off, to be honest. They're just there to piss you off.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it'll be easier to get the artifact you're aiming for. This next update should also be useful. In version 5.5,
Oh, yeah, that's
Treasure Compass
definitely
will now
good.
be able to detect more treasure locations, including the new kind of Munitus in the Collective of Plenty region.
Oh, nice. So that should make it easier to farm those primo gems.
Exactly. Plus,
Yeah, this is
so
nothing
be
too
sure to
crazy.
check out the developers' discussion for further details.
And we also have a piece of out-of-game news.
What a joke of a quality of life update. Absolutely a joke. Only thing that was good was the artifact thing, and that's it. Other than that, everything else was just dog shit.
Share. So Genshin Impact is teaming up with Seagate to release an external SSD. Let's take a closer look at the collab.
What is this? Oh, okay. That looks cool. Yeah, that looks cool. That's nice. That looks dope.
And with that, we've made it all the way through our version 5.5 travel guide.
Oh, which means it's time for us to sign off.
All right, let's see what they
Let's
talk about at the end
echoes.
here.
I think that looks awesome.
Wait.
I'm really excited for the updates to the permanent content, particularly the echoes. I think that looks awesome.
Echoes?
I'm really excited to see which other characters are going to have echoes. I was thinking if Varesa has one, it's got to be food themed, right?
Echoes?
It's gotta
What the
be
fuck is this,
mini
Woowa?
donuts or
To talk, to drop though, you know.
no.
Varesa, and I'm to just explore this. Time for us to say goodbye. So bye, travelers.
So that's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. And you know, the crazy thing is, a lot of players were saying, "Oh, you know, we're gonna get some lore in this trailer. We're gonna get some lore in this special program talking about Not Cray." Seems like that's not gonna happen. I mean, the only lore you got from Not Cray was the artifact set, and that's pretty much it. But overall, I will say this is definitely way better than version 5.4. And when it comes to content and what's going on in version 5.5, I'm gonna be real with you guys. This is pretty decent. It's actually pretty decent. Like, new area to explore, new artifact sets, Iansan, amazing 4-star character, right? And they're gonna put her in the same banner with Varesa. So if you're trying to summon for Varesa and get Iansan, you can get both characters. It's just that when it comes to Cloud Retainer, that right there's like a, you know, a whole different situation. That's just like, damn, like you put in like 2 best in slot characters in one phase. That's actually kind of fucked. When it comes to events, I mean, more combat events, which is cool. All right, more combat events, which is really nice because for version 5.4, the events were just absolutely fucking stupid. Like, what is this? Like Disney? Like, it was just bad. So putting in more combat events is really, really dope. It's just that you guys need to make these combat events permanent. Make them permanent and constantly upgrade these, constantly update these combat events through time. Optimize these combat events, update them. And when are you guys going to implement raid bosses in the game? Like, come on, implement raid bosses, bro. But when it comes to the quality of life, once again, the quality of life is an absolute joke. The only thing that was worth mentioning was the artifacts, and that was pretty much it. Other than that, when it comes to the mail system, which is completely useless, I mean, who cares about that? Like, birthday mail, you're seriously gonna read mail from like 3 years ago? Come on. Boss track, something that should have been in the game since day one. And yeah, it's like the quality of life is just, no, it's nothing too crazy. It's really mid, to be honest. It's extremely mid. So overall, yeah, version 5.5, if I were to rate it from 1 out of 10, I would honestly give it like a solid, I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. All right, I'm gonna give it a solid 7 out of 10 because it seems like there's gonna be a lot of things going on in this update. New area to explore, which is really dope. The new area looks amazing, but yeah, man, like it seems like that's gonna be like the final part for Natlin, and then after that's gonna be not Cray. All right, so I'm telling you guys, if when the devs finally listen to us, bro, when the devs decide to implement artifact loadouts, when they decide to implement a skip button, when they decide to make the story better, trust and believe me, I will return to the game. Because if I'm gonna sit here constantly shit on Genshin Impact, if the devs actually do end up listening, I'm gonna give them a chance. I'm actually gonna play the game and show you guys, my account and whatever, if the developers listen. But as of right now, the devs are still not listening. Artifact loadouts are still not in the game. And if you're gonna sit here and argue and say, we don't need artifact loadouts, keep in mind that it is an optional feature. It's optional. Nobody's forcing you to use artifact loadouts. If you don't want to use it, do you? But if people want artifact loadouts, they should be able to have artifact loadouts. Because this goes for the same thing when it comes to the mail system. Like, it's actually crazy how some people are defending and saying that they wanted this in the game. Some people didn't give a fuck about the mail system, right? But are we gonna say that, this shouldn't be added into the game? I'm not gonna say that. I mean, I think it's useless, but if they want to add it into the game, sure, go ahead. But to mention this in the quality of life update and prioritize this over things like artifact loadouts, boss RNG materials, the schedule for like materials that's locking players from grinding whenever they want, it's important to focus on the main things that players want the most. Skip button is important to focus on that versus focusing on mail. So devs are still not listening. Until they listen, not even gonna play the fucking game. But I will say for version 5.5, this is definitely way better than version 5.4. Way better. Version 5.4, I don't know what the fuck that was. That was just an absolute joke. 5.5 seems decent, but still, devs are not fucking listening. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Those are my honest thoughts on version 5.5. Nothing too crazy. We got no lore. Actually, nothing going on when it comes to lore for not Cray or whatever. Nothing going on. We're probably gonna get that in version 5.6. But once again, man, the battle will continue. The war will continue. We will still shit on Genshin until the developers listen and actually improve the game. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Adios.